Johnny Depp has once again sent shockwaves through Hollywood, reminding the world why he has long been regarded as one of the industry's most unpredictable and compelling figures. In a town built on reinvention, Depp's latest move stands out as a defining moment, not just for his career but for the broader cultural conversation surrounding art, resilience, and creative freedom. After years of intense public scrutiny and professional uncertainty, the actor's unexpected turn has caught fans, critics, and insiders completely off guard, reshaping perceptions of what his future in entertainment truly looks like. For decades, Depp built a reputation as a risk-taker, choosing unconventional roles that often defied studio expectations. From eccentric pirates to deeply troubled outsiders, his performances were rarely safe or formulaic. Yet even by those standards, his recent decision marks a dramatic departure from what Hollywood assumed would be his next step. Instead of chasing blockbuster visibility or carefully rebuilding his image through predictable projects, Depp appears to be charting a far more personal and artist-driven path, one that prioritizes expression over approval. What makes this development particularly shocking is the timing. Hollywood is currently obsessed with franchises, reboots, and algorithm-driven content, leaving little room for artists who want to experiment outside established commercial lanes. Depp's move directly challenges that system. By embracing projects rooted in independent cinema, international collaboration, and cross-disciplinary art, he is effectively rejecting the notion that success must be measured solely by box office numbers or streaming metrics. This stance has resonated strongly with creatives who feel constrained by the industry's increasingly rigid formulas. The reaction within Hollywood has been swift and polarized. Some insiders view Depp's reinvention as a bold act of defiance, applauding his willingness to take creative control after years of turbulence. Others see it as a gamble, questioning whether mainstream audiences are ready to follow him into less conventional territory. Yet even skeptics acknowledge that the attention surrounding his decision has reignited conversations about artistic authenticity, a topic that Hollywood often praises in theory, but struggles to support in practice. Fans, meanwhile, have responded with overwhelming enthusiasm. Social media has been flooded with messages celebrating Depp's resilience and applauding his refusal to conform. For many supporters, this moment feels less like a comeback and more like a reclamation of identity. They see an artist who endured intense public judgment, now choosing to define himself on his own terms, regardless of external narratives. This emotional connection has transformed the shock into a source of inspiration, particularly for audiences who value individuality over polish. Critics have also taken note of the broader implications. Depp's move highlights a growing divide between celebrity as brand and celebrity as artist. In recent years, many stars have carefully curated their public personas to minimize risk, often avoiding controversy at all costs. Depp's approach does the opposite. By leaning into creative unpredictability, he reminds Hollywood that risk is not a liability but a catalyst for evolution. This philosophy, once central to the industry's most iconic careers, has become increasingly rare in the modern entertainment landscape. Beyond film, Depp's shockwave extends into music, visual art, and cultural influence. His expanding presence across multiple creative fields suggests a deliberate effort to break free from traditional labels. Rather than being defined solely as an actor, he is positioning himself as a multifaceted artist whose work transcends industry boundaries. This holistic approach has intrigued international collaborators and opened doors beyond Hollywood, further amplifying the sense that something fundamental has shifted. Ultimately, Johnny Depp's latest move is shocking not because it is scandalous, but because it is sincere. In an era dominated by calculated image management, his decision to pursue passion over predictability feels almost radical. Hollywood may not know exactly how to respond, but it cannot ignore the impact. Whether this reinvention leads to critical acclaim, commercial success, or something entirely different, one thing is clear. Johnny Depp has once again rewritten the rules, proving that true shock does not come from controversy alone, but from the courage to evolve when the world expects you to stay the same.